So Realme recently started looking for beta testers for Project X. No, not that movie, and no, not Weapon X. Project X is said to be Realme's new Android skin, the Realme OS. And well, it's coming soon, so it's time to talk about what we want from Realme's upcoming OS. Hey guys, this is Rupesh from Bebomb.com, and well, a lot of us like Realme phones. The hardware is good, they have great value for money, but there's one thing that always pops up when we talk about Realme phones. ColorOS is bad. I mean, I've used various Realme phones, the Realme X, the Realme 3 Pro, and a lot of other Realme phones, and you will agree when I say that ColorOS just does not offer the most seamless experience. Sure, ColorOS 6 fixed a lot of issues, but there's still a long way to go. And that's where the new upcoming Realme OS comes into play. Now, before I talk about Realme OS, let me tell you that this video has been sponsored by Hostinger, which is a fast and secure web hosting platform. I'll talk more about Hostinger at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Now, let's talk about the new upcoming Realme OS. Now, coming to Realme OS, Realme recently trademarked this name in the UK, and we have been hearing about this major Realme update in September, so it all lines up perfectly for Realme OS. So what are the things that Realme needs to fix with Realme OS? What are the new features we can expect with Realme OS? Well, let's talk about it. Okay, so the one thing that really turns me off in ColorOS is this UI here. Look, the icons are cartoonish, the animations are well tacky, the settings page, the apps, the notification shade, everything looks kind of weird. The UI just does not go well with third-party apps that follow Google's Material Design UI language. Now I get it that some people might like these fancy colors and this iOS-inspired look, but if you ask me, it just looks immature. This is not the software experience you expect from a premium smartphone. I know the interface was refined with ColorOS 6 and it's definitely better, but if you ask me, there's still a lot of room for improvement. I mean, just look at it next to stock Android. Now, there have been reports that the new Realme OS will be like Oxygen OS, so you'll get stock Android looks. And well, I'm really hoping this is true. Honestly, a lot of people are okay with the UI in ColorOS. Some say they've gotten used to it, but what we really shouldn't get used to is the privacy issues in ColorOS. Yeah, time for some serious talk. Yes, ColorOS on Realme phones have a number of serious privacy issues. First up is this identification of unknown numbers feature. This is available in the security settings page of ColorOS, and it's a Truecaller-like feature that identifies unknown callers for you. So this feature has access to your phone calls, your messages, and other personal details. In fact, its About page says, when in effect, it may need to access some of your personal information. Now, I would have been fine with this if I had voluntarily turned this feature on. But the problem is, this is a feature enabled by default. I did not enable it, nor did the OS prompted me to check it out. Seriously, this is not cool. Now, this feature has been removed from the new Realme X, so it's clear that Realme understands it's a mistake. But it's still present on older phones like the Realme 3 Pro, Realme C2, and a lot of other Realme phones. So I'm really hoping that Realme fixes this soon with an update. This is pretty serious. However, this is not the only issue. Realme phones, except the new Realme X, also come with a TouchPal keyboard pre-installed. If you're thinking that's fine, well, think again. TouchPal keyboard is one of the many apps from infamous developer Qtech to be banned from the Play Store for showing excessive ads and having malicious code. So honestly, it's really surprising to see Realme phones still having the TouchPal keyboard installed. Anyway, the two privacy issues I just talked about were reported to us by one of our followers, Preetham. So a huge shout out to you, Preetham, and we will be sending you a Bebomb t-shirt and some Bebomb stickers to, just say thank you. Anyway, that's not all when it comes to the privacy issues. There's also the case of excessive permissions by default apps. Take for example the browser app here. This is an app that just does not work without a couple of unnecessary permissions. Check this out. If I deny it access to photos and media or even phone calls, the browser just won't open. I mean, it's insane. I mean, why can't this browser work without access to calls or files on the phone? As you can see, Chrome works just fine without these permissions. See, these issues are serious. I mean, Realme in its product launches always shows how ColorOS has no ads. Well, along with no ads, we'd love to see no data sharing too when Realme launches its next phone. Another thing I'm hoping Realme fixes with Realme OS is the bloatware on board. Almost all Realme phones come with a number of pre-installed apps. Let's take for example the Realme X, the most expensive Realme phone out there. This phone comes with so many useless apps. There's WPS Office, Daily Hunt, Facebook, WebNovel, ShareChat, NewsPoint, UC Browser, when there's already ColorOS browser and Chrome on board. That's not all, ColorOS also has these folders called Hot Apps and Hot Games. Now these aren't folders that I've created, obviously. These have only one purpose, to show you app recommendations. In fact, one of them is not even a folder, as you can see. It's insane and I hate this. Seriously, Realme, if you're listening, with Realme OS, go the OnePlus route and bring us a clean and nice software experience. Now, before we move on to the next point, I have some amazing news for you guys. So after the success of Sunday Edition and This Week I Learned, we are coming up with yet another amazing series for the BBOM app and the BBOM IGTV channel. It's called Get Things Done, and its first teaser, the amazing teaser of it, is now live on the Get Things Done website, which we created seamlessly using Hostinger. Seriously, Hostinger made things super breezy. With Hostinger, we were able to get the domain name with ease, and since it has a website builder, things got pretty easy. Plus, I like the multiple hosting options here. And apart from that, Hostinger brings an easy-to-use control panel, great speed, and it is WordPress optimized. Hostinger's hosting plans start at less than $1 per month and ₹45 per month in India, which is really great, and there's even a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Check out Hostinger from the link in the description below right now. Now coming back to Realme OS, let's get to the last point. So ColorOS is feature-packed. We all know that, right? I mean, ColorOS has almost every feature you can think of. App Locker, Game Space, Clone Apps, Kid Space, Private Space, and whatnot. However, it still has some key stock Android features missing. First up is Dark Mode, which is something I'm hoping Realme OS brings. I mean, right now, ColorOS is all white. Almost every app, every UI page is too white and bright. So Dark Mode would be a nice choice, especially with Realme moving to AMOLED with the Realme X. Now another feature I hope arrives with Realme OS is Digital Wellbeing, because almost all other smartphone brands have tried and included the Digital Wellbeing feature in some form or another. And Digital Wellbeing features, be it dashboard or the ability to set app timers, is just really handy. So overall, if you ask me, I am hoping Realme OS to be a lot like Oxygen OS. Stock Android plus all the features you need. I know Realme might go in a different direction, but even if they don't go the stock Android route, I hope they fix the privacy flaws, the bloatware issues, and the tacky UI with Realme OS. With Realme OS, Realme has a huge opportunity to fix its software once and for all. See, the hardware is great, and a good software experience will make using a Realme phone a lot more enjoyable. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Realme OS, but what do you think? What are your expectations from Realme OS? Tell us in the comment section below. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure to share it with your friends. And yeah, check out our Get Things Done teaser. It's amazing. Lastly, subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Well, that's me signing off. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.